When Mike Harmon first took over as the Spencerville head golf coach, he led the Bearcats to their first ever conference title in 2005. 13 years later, this pack of Bearcats is looking to make their own marks in the record books. The Spencerville boys golf team is set out to do something that only one other team has done in school history.
We've had a lot of second place finishes, but this year with the championship in sight, it feels pretty good. I mean, we've came close the last several years and not been able to get the first place, but this year I think we got a good chance.
Yeah, we got good chances. I mean, we just got to keep the scores lower and like we're always doing, and hopefully just keep on winning and winning.
Leading the way to their second conference crown, a pair of sophomores who happen to be twin brothers. Ethan and Gavin Harmon are the sons of golf coach Mike Harmon and have been ready for this challenge for a while.
Dad was counting on me to do it, me and Gavin, and so I'm ready for it. It feels great because he has my back if I'm not playing really well that day, and my team can help us a lot. It's amazing that we switch back and forth as 1 and 2.
It'd be one thing to see someone else's twins doing it. It's a whole different thing to see my own twins out there doing it. They're rooting for each other, cheering each other on, and I enjoy it. And then a couple years I'll have another son on the team and see all 3 of them at once. So it's a pretty neat experience.
The team has amassed a 22-0 record, continually building their confidence all season.
It feels great, and there's no competition whatsoever yet, but districts is about to come, so we'll be ready. It's amazing. I mean, just be able to winning constantly over and over, it gets my hopes up going to state and winning it. We just got to keep the streak going and hopefully winning and making it out of sectionals as a team.
I mean, we're all playing good right now and winning lots of matches, the record shows, and that kind of gives you a lot of confidence going into the matches the rest of the season that, we know we're going to come in here and we're better than our opponents and we're going to do our best and win.
And a recent addition to the Bearcats might propel them toward a team state appearance. Sang-Hoon Lee transferred to Spencerville from South Korea and is looking to contribute to this team in any way possible.
Before everyone was kind of set into their spots on varsity where they were, and now this throws a new kid that can compete right in the middle of the pack with them. So now all of a sudden there's some pressure from our lower guys to get a little bit better to stay ahead of him. I think we got a good chance. This is our year as good as any. We've had lots of individuals over the years come close. This is probably our best chance as a team we've ever had. And you can kind of see, looking at other scores, where we stand, and I think we've got a pretty realistic shot to make it.
The NWC Conference Championship tees off Wednesday, September 20th at the Delphus Country Club. As we enter the 4th week of the high school football season, out comes the first state polls. In Division II, Sidney grabs the 10th spot. None of our area schools cracked the top 10 in Division IV, but St. Mary sneaks their way into the 19th spot. In Division V, Anna is in the top 3. The Rockets out to a 3-0 start after receiving 2 first-place votes. Indian Lake is ranked 13th, Ottawa Glandorf 16th. Marion Local takes the number 1 spot in Division VI. The Flyers receiving 14 first-place votes. Right behind them, St. Henry, the Redskins out to an undefeated start, carries in the 6th spot, and despite starting 1 and 2, perennial power Coldwater makes the top 10. Fort Recovery grabs a share of the 14th spot. And last but certainly not least, in Division VII, another MAC team out on top of the polls. Minster receiving 9 first-place votes. Lipstick and Crestview come in at 5 and 6th, both schools without a blemish on the record. Ayersville takes the 9th spot, and 3 teams receiving points: 17th St. John's, Lehman Catholic in 18th, and Pandora Gilboa in 19th.
All right, thanks, John. We're back with final stock numbers right after this.